Hi Scorpios, I hope you are having a fantastic day today. I woke up this morning and felt very compelled to do your reading. I was getting a lot of messages for Scorpio. It's almost as if Spirit was just screaming at me to do Scorpio's reading. So I hope you are all well and you find this when it is meant to find you. So let's get into your reading right away. If you're new to my channel, I do a lot of intuitive readings and then mix that with the tarot to get into some of the details. So for you all Scorpios, what I'm feeling is that there was a period of time that was incredibly chaotic. This could have been a person, a situation, a job, but something that almost dragged you down to the dark night of the soul, to the very bottom of your emotions and your feelings, and was really rough. It's a really rough energy I was feeling for you in the recent past. But as all Scorpios do, we come up from the ashes stronger than ever. So I just really want to affirm for you all that where you are now is heading on the right path. And one message that Spirit brought through to me that maybe resonates for some of you out there, or one specific person that needs to hear this, is some ornate, almost like a marble statue or figure. This could be architecture, or this could be an individual object, but I'm seeing this ornate marble stone of some kind. And I feel that either you've seen this in the recent past or in the near future, and it's going to be something that you're just going to have kind of a deeper connection to, and you're not going to know why. And what Spirit is telling me is that this is a confirmation from a past life that is coming through for you at this point in time to affirm that you are now on your right path, which is really amazing. And please comment below. Let me know if this resonates. I'm very curious to hear how that resonates for all of you, and if it does or if it doesn't. So with that, let's get into your reading. So I'm going to start off with an oracle card for you today. And this is going into September 2020, but please note that whenever this reading finds you is when you are meant to see it. So the first card out, we had a jumper, which was serendipity. And this is actually quite lovely. So again, the serendipity card, you're coming from a darker place, something that had weighed you down. I am almost feeling it has to be a person. Either this is someone at your workplace, someone you've dated, someone you could have even been married to, but I'm feeling a very harsh energy from a very specific source. So that's why I'm feeling like this was coming from someone. Again, this is a very strong energy. I'm almost getting the feeling of a King of Swords, someone with a very harsh tongue or harsh rhetoric that you were dealing with, and that was really pushing you down, pushing your energy down. And Spirit wants you to know that that is not where you are supposed to be. It held you down for too long. But the good thing about this, Scorpio, this dark night of the soul, this energy that you've been processing up to this point is now being lifted. So you're being taken out of this darker, really weighted energy. Whoever this source was that was sending you this energy, just know, Scorpio, that this person is hurting deep, deep down. And I think you're realizing this. I think you've gone through the processing at this point. That's really what I'm feeling. And you're almost to the edge of it. It's like you're at that 90% and 10 more percent, and you're at 100% back to where you need to be. But just know, just affirm that Spirit wants you to know that you are now on your right path, that things are lightening up. And that's a big signal for you as well. Not just these objects and totems and, things in our reality that, we have a strong pull to for some reason that we can't always identify, but also when just things around you start to lighten up, whether that is at your workplace, whether that is in relationships, whether that is your surroundings in general. I think that that burden is dissipating. So that's really great energy to be heading into September and the end of 2020 with. So let's get into your tarot. Let's find out some more details about what's going on and what's coming up for you in the near future. Okay. Okay, beautiful. So what I'm seeing here for you, Scorpio, again, with the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune, something came into your reality that was very tough and that required a lot of strength for you. You were being challenged by the universe in this relationship and this heavy energy that was surrounding you in the recent past. And this was a major life lesson for you and something to help you grow. So don't feel discouraged. Don't feel put down by this in any way, or a why me energy, because it is very clear to me that this was divinely guided, this lesson that came in for you. And whether you see it or feel it right now or not, you are stronger for the experience. You are on your path. You are on the right track now, but whatever this was in the recent past really, really did require a lot of strength. You know, you could have felt a little frazzled by the situation and almost in a shock energy of what just happened. You know, how did this happen? Something really threw you off. This energy really threw you off from what you knew you should be feeling. You know, that lighter, happier energy. I think something took you by surprise. I think this person's energy coming in the recent past took you by surprise. You weren't expecting them to act that way. You weren't expecting them to make you feel that way. I think there was something about, especially the words that they were saying or how they were saying them, that really did hurt, that it actually did, you know, cause some pain in you, because I think you cared about the situation quite a bit. You cared about this person to some degree, and the way they were treating you was a reflection of their own pain, and I think that was very painful for you to experience. So now in the current situation, I'm getting that you're more in a state of limbo right now. You know, you're working on things, you're putting your energy into things that you really are feeling positive about and that are making you feel like you're moving in the right direction. But there's a little bit of a sense of a haze, a sense of confusion right now that's surrounding you. And it's almost like you're taking these steps on this new path that you're on, but not quite sure if you should go left or if you should go right. I think that's coming through quite a bit. You know, you're building up to a sense of confidence in your path right now, coming from this difficult experience. And you know, Scorpio, you really have to give yourself that time so that you can emerge from those ashes and those difficult life lessons that we go through in life, and to really learn to heal and then go back on our path the way we are meant to. So while this is going into September 2020, this is a point of some haze and confusion and fogginess. Just know that even though you're making baby steps, you're still moving forward and you're still where you are meant to be. So be patient with yourself. You know, don't feel that you need to take major steps at this point or major decisions at this point. What Spirit is really saying is focus on your own lane, focus on the things around you, do the tasks that you need to get done today, and let Spirit do the magic behind the scenes. A number that just came through for me is 4-2. Whether that is 2 times 2 is 4, 42, 24. If that resonates with you, please leave a comment below. Again, I'm really curious to hear if that signal is coming for you in your story. So now going into the near future here, we have the Ace of Wands and the Five of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is that there are new starts coming in, and I'm seeing some blockages for you, which is understandable given what you've been through. So again, don't be too hard on yourself. I know there's a lot of tarot readers out there, with the Five of Swords and, put down your boundaries, your walls. But, when we go through dark nights of the soul, when we go through major disappointments or people that hurt us coming from their own pain, it's not the easiest thing in the world to just drop that and move on. And, for every lesson, it's meant to be the way it is meant to be. So just know that. Just know that you're not doing anything wrong by having some of these defenses to new experiences coming in. So what I'm seeing very clearly for you, Scorpio, is there was a situation in the past. I believe that situation has closed. I believe that you've learned the lesson, that you felt the pain, you went through it, you healed from it, and now you're moving on. And you're moving on slowly. You're letting the clouds clear on their own. You're not forcing anything. You're not pushing anything, which is exactly where you're meant to be. Now I'm seeing a new energy coming in for you at this time. And the new energy that I'm feeling for you all is someone that to a degree has some immaturity about them. And this is something that either you've already experienced by having a new person come into your life, or will soon experience having someone come into your life. And this person, this new energy, not the old energy with the sharp tongue that I just mentioned, but this new energy for you, Scorpio, is somewhat immature, as I mentioned, that you will soon see or have already seen. This person is very attracted to you. They think very highly of your looks. They think that you're very attractive. They think that you're very sexy, specifically. And with this Ace of Wands card, one thing, Scorpio, to caution is, this person might be very, might lead very passionately, however that resonates for you. And I think with where you are, Scorpio, having just really gone through the ringer, it is a lot to ask to have someone starting with such passion, because not that it's a red flag, but I think that you are in somewhat of a vulnerable place at this point in time. And I think you know that for yourself. And for someone to come in so strong, leading with passion specifically, of all the elements that we could lead with, sometimes relationships begin on a friendship or an intellectual level. Other relationships do begin on a passionate level, but the Scorpio I'm speaking to here has been through situations. They understand how relationships work, how successful relationships work. And I think the reason that you're going to be guarded to this energy is because you don't want to go through the ringer again. You're tired. You're still healing. You're still bouncing back. So don't feel bad about giving yourself that time. Spirit really wants you to go into an energy of lightness, of freeing yourself, of not feeling bogged down, of not feeling stressed. Scorpio, you really deserve this break. And you deserve to feel whole. You deserve to feel loved and be surrounded by spirit and the energies that really want to come in and comfort you, to the point where it's not you doing all the work, you trying to make something work for you and your situation long term. That's just gonna hurt you in the end. So I think you need to give yourself that time, that comfort, especially that self-care, that self-focus, focusing on your goals, but also relaxing, Scorpio. I know all of us, in the situations that we're in, especially for Scorpio, is really pushing for changes, especially in finance and career. And Spirit wants you to know that keep those goals, keep them coming in, and writing down your ideas and planning for them. Right now, planning is going to be a big motivator for you. But in terms of action, Spirit just wants to give you that message that right now it's also very important that you have time for rest, that you have space in your life to really let your mind go quiet, whether that's at the end of the night, right before you go to bed, or even first thing in the morning, to really focus on your breath and the points of quiet so that ideas and resolutions to things can come into your reality, and that'll help you move along your path the fastest. As much as it seems like a slowdown, you actually need that clear space to heal and to really understand what your next step should be. So I think with this new romantic energy coming in, you will be guarded because this person's going to be so passionate and seem somewhat immature, and the trust that you really need isn't going to be there right off the bat. This is something that you can build and you can try for, but the way this person's energy is coming in and the way that they're approaching this situation is putting you on defense. And I see why. It's understandable based on where you are. I think, Scorpio, one major thing to recognize is maybe this energy is here for you to have fun. Maybe this energy is here for you to lighten your load, but not to feel so serious. So I think at this point in time, especially going into the month of September, what I would suggest for you is to have a lighter energy and a lighter view of this new relationship. I wouldn't right now look at this person as your be-all, end-all, building the relationship of your lifetime at this point in time, based on what you've just been through, what you're in right now, and then the energy, in all honesty, that they're coming in with. That's not the easiest Ace of Wands is not necessarily the easiest energy to trust at first glance. This energy tells us this person wants something quick, physical, and passionate. So let me clarify a little bit more here, just to give you some good advice going into the near future. Yeah. Okay. Great. So Scorpios, in your near future, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords, and then your outcome is the Justice card, which I think is quite beautiful. So Scorpio, if you try to push this new energy coming through, it's going to lead to a little bit of anxiety for you right now. Anxiety that, in all honesty, you don't need. Based on where you are generally with your path at this point. So while this energy is here for you to work with, be patient with yourself, be patient with the relationship, give to it. I'm not going to tell you to breadcrumb whoever this energy is or whatever this energy is, but really take your time, move very slowly through the energy, but make your main focus your healing, your self-care, you. And then in the outcome, this will help to balance this new energy with what you're processing on your own. So Scorpio, please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel so that you get the notification when I upload new videos. And I will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.